People don't understand
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. I'm pouring back the upper, watching numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Acting on my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. What's up, everybody? What's up? We getting ready to get started. There we go. My bad, D. I ain't see you over there. What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good, Steven? What's good, Jamar? What's up, Kenyatta? What's good? What's good? We in here. So yeah, y'all, we got some stuff to go over today. We got some DeFi to talk about. So we definitely got a couple videos we're gonna play. So you guys can see the importance of getting in DeFi and what's going on. It's gonna be talking about DeFi regulations and all that good stuff. So yeah, we got some DeFi stuff to talk about today. So we also got a couple articles that we're gonna go over. We got to talk about we got to talk about the next era of crypto and how that belongs to decentralized markets. So we're gonna talk about that. We have an article on that. We have some Circle news. So ClearBank to join Circle Payments network, expanding access to MiCA compliant stablecoins. We're gonna talk about Ripple Prime today. Ripple Prime, just to kind of highlight Ripple Prime. I feel like we've talked about it, but we haven't went in depth about that acquisition, becoming official. And they're the first crypto prime broker owner. So we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about Hedera. Hedera joins Bank of England's DLT Innovation Challenge to advance central bank money solutions. And then of course, we got some DeFi videos to play. We got to talk about Japan too. So the JPYC unleashes Japan's first legal yen stablecoin on public blockchain. So we got to go over that. And we got some Mt. Gox news. We got to talk about Mt. Gox because they pushed back the repayment deadline by another year. It's like, if y'all don't get them people their money back, like, come on. So yeah, we're gonna go over that. So that's actually the first thing we're gonna talk about today. So we're gonna talk about Mt. Gox and how they're pushing back that repayment deadline by another year. That's crazy. I feel bad for the investors that's been waiting to get this bread. Some of them probably banking on it, need it, or just, bro, they straight up entitled to it. That's their bread and they playing. So let's see what's going on.
So it's pulled up.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you can go ahead and start going over. I'll pull it up right now.
All right. So basically what happened. So Mt. Gox, which is a crypto exchange, it's the first Bitcoin crypto exchange, actually. Your boy Jed McCaleb was behind Mt. Gox. Your boy Jed McCaleb, and Jed McCaleb started, he was co-founder, of Ripple, and they left Ripple to start Stellar. This is his exchange. So a crypto exchange that collapsed back in 2014 after losing a huge amount of Bitcoin is delaying some creditor repayments another year, right? So some people have been paid, but many haven't, mostly due to missing paperwork or issues on their eligibility process. So the new deadline is October 31st, 2026. This is the third delay. The earlier targets were October 31st, 2023 and October 31st, 2025. So they're delaying it another year. These people were supposed to have been paid years ago. So who's been paid? Yeah, it's crazy. The trustee says base, early lump sum, and intermediate repayments are largely completed for creditors who finished all required steps correctly. And who hasn't been paid is many creditors still haven't received funds because they didn't complete eligibility procedures or had issues during the process. The court approved extending the deadline to try to pay as many people as reasonably possible. So what Mt. Gox still holds is about 34,689 Bitcoin. That's roughly $4 billion, depending on price. And then the originally planned recover assets was announced in 2023 was 142,000, right? And around 19,500 creditors have been reportedly repaid via exchanges like Kraken and Bitstamp since mid 2024. And just to give you guys a quick history of Mt. Gox, Mt. Gox was a Tokyo exchange founded in 2010. This is how early people was in Bitcoin back in 2010. And I'm pretty sure the price of Bitcoin in 2010 was like under $100. Just to give you, some realization on like how long this shit has really been around. And it became the biggest place to trade Bitcoin. In 2014, it suffered a massive breach. 850,000 Bitcoin was lost, halted withdrawals, and filed for bankruptcy. Years of legal and administrative work followed to recover assets and build a plan to repay creditors. These people need to be repaid, man, because you got some people that's probably been in Bitcoin since 2010, 2011, 2012 that still ain't been repaid. And they probably got millions of dollars.
Millions.
Right?
They just waiting. Could y'all imagine waiting on, I don't care if it's a couple 100,000, could y'all imagine waiting on millions of dollars right now?
That's crazy.
You know how anxious you would be, especially if you ain't never had a couple $1 million before. You know how anxious you got to be, and then just to find out that these people are postponing it another year.
Another year.
Oh my God! Talk about a crash out.
Nah, that's.
I know. So have they paid back anybody? They have paid back a couple people, right?
Yeah. I said they paid back. They paid back. Hold up. They paid back. Early. Yeah, they paid back. Wait, what did I say? They paid back 19,500 creditors so far.
So okay, so some people done got their money. So damn. So then imagine they start paying out. Some people done got their money, and you still ain't got your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would have crashed out. Oh my goodness. Y'all, please give these people their money. That's just not fair. That's not right. It's not okay to play with people's emotions like that. But it's all timing. It's almost like they want them to get that money when they want them to get it. And it's like, are they doing them dirty and they gonna get them their money after the bull run and like started taking off, and then they can get in at whatever the prices are? Or are they gonna use them to help start the bull run? And they get their money when the bull run is getting ready to take off, and that's gonna be some of the liquidity helping push the market up. It could
I feel like that's part of the manipulation, right?
Yeah. So either way, it's manipulation. I don't know which way it goes, but man, shout out to those people that's hanging on, man. Those Mt. Gox investors.
Yeah. So yeah, we just gonna have to see what happens. You know what I mean? Because Jokers is waiting, man. They probably thought because how long Wallet's been out? Like, how long Wallet's been out? Like just regular ass wallets, like ledgers and shit. How long has Ledger been out? Because I'm like,
a minute.
Why keep it on the exchange?
Yeah, probably over. I know it's been more than 10 years, or maybe around that time. Ledgers have been out.
Okay.
I don't know when let me see. Let's actually find out. I never thought about that. When did the first Ledger launch?
Ledger was founded in 2014, that same year.
Okay, I was right. Basically 10 years. Almost 11 years. 11 years.
So that was the same year that this crash happened. So, man, people couldn't even protect it if they really wanted to, unless they held it on their computer or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's fucked up. Somebody said I described a lot of people's crypto journey. No, because it's like we know we got millions coming, and it's like, oh, what is taking so long? Why do y'all keep playing? Shout out to Daniel for the super chat. He said Mt. Gox is Jed McCaleb.
Oh yeah, yep.
You know what? I forgot about that.
Yep, I
literally forgot about that.
Yep.
Shout out to Daniel for that, man. Shout out to Daniel for that reminder, because that is insane. So Jed, what is you doing with the people money, Jed? What is you doing with the people money? That's what makes me believe that this stuff is definitely heavily manipulated. This is crazy. Let me see what else y'all saying. Do they have to pay back 100% to the people that they owe? Did they mention that in the article, D? Did they have to pay back 100%, or are they just giving them?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. They're just repaying.
I'm thinking whatever they put in, they're gonna get them their. I know they're gonna get their initial back, but then it's like, oh wait, are they giving them? They actually giving them Bitcoin, right? Not cash. They giving them Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they should be getting all their bread then, plus profit, because these people was in over 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they said they get back the BTC. Okay, so Daniel said, and they get back the BTC at 2014 prices, not today's. Oh, so
Damn.
they're just giving them whatever they owe them then. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. I thought they owed them the Bitcoin like with the profit. Okay. 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 So I wouldn't be as anxious then. Because some of them probably, some of them it's just probably a few thousand, like, but still you want your bread because you owed that. But okay, I thought they was waiting, sitting over there waiting on millions because that'd have been fucked up. All right, y'all. So okay, so I'll go over this next article. We gotta talk about Uphold real quick. Let's get into Uphold. Um, so US dollars go on chain as Uphold and Vast Bank fuse banking with blockchain. So this is huge. Let's go over this real quick. I know somebody in the comments said Uphold is looking for DeFi users. Is that what someone said in the comments? I seen that.
Mm,
Hold on, let me scroll back to it. My bad, y'all. I should have had it up. Cause I was like, they said it's on the app. Where? Okay. It says it released today. So they said heads up, Uphold is looking for DeFi testers through their app. So they're looking for DeFi testers through their app. It was released today. But read terms if you're interested. But yeah, I'm not sure. I went on the app. I didn't see it on mine. But also, Uphold hasn't even sent me the option to get a card, the debit card that they just released. So my Uphold might be behind, it seems like, because I'm one of those people who haven't even got the debit card option yet. But I don't see it on my app because I'm looking right now. But that don't mean it's not on there. Everybody got different updates on their app. So yeah, if you got a debit card, it might be on yours. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get into the article though. So just wanted to throw that out there to y'all. So Uphold. So here's what's going on. So Uphold and Vast Bank, which is a US chartered bank, by the way, they are launching a system to put real US dollars on chain, meaning actual bank deposited dollars will be tokenized using blockchain technology. So the system is regulated. The dollars remain bank insured via the bank deposits infrastructure and are made accessible globally via blockchain. So why this matters, because it bridges traditional banking plus crypto and blockchain. So instead of a stable coin issued privately, these are bank-backed US dollars on chain, offering more regulatory legitimacy. Also, this gives global access, so people around the world might gain access to US dollar deposit accounts or tokenized dollars, even if their local banking is weak. And then wealth preservation and currency implications. So as you focus on macro, precious metals, and digital assets, this move signals that the US dollar and banks see blockchain as a tool, not just crypto tokenizers. It may reflect how traditional finance is evolving to maintain dollar dominance, or how digital banking infrastructure is being set up for the next financial system shift. So yeah, just a couple things to highlight from that article. It says even though the dollars are on chain, there's still bank deposits. So they are not the same as decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And then regulation, liquidity, and rights. So just because it's tokenized doesn't mean all protections or freedoms of crypto apply. So users should check how redeemability, bank insurance, and jurisdiction work. And yeah, this is part of a broader trend. So distinguishing, oh, I'm sorry, digitizing fiat currencies and bank deposits. So for the crypto space, it means crypto will compete with bank-backed tokens. So you should analyze where the value and freedom lie. So yeah, just a couple things to talk about. But yeah, shout out to Uphold. So this is huge.
mm.
So Uphold working. Uphold working. I'm waiting to hear about them applying for a bank charter or trying to become a bank.
I mean, shit, they better be. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, shit, crypto.com is.
I mean, if they want to, and they're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere because they heavily involved with Ripple. So,
Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm anxious to see
say,
what they end up like when that announcement come out. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Peace. What's good? What's up? Easy. What's up, Yusuf? Peace.
Oh, easy. What's good, easy? So yeah. So Uphold, we gotta keep an eye on them. I keep my eye on them anyway because of the Ripple. So we already know it's something bigger with Uphold, and I've been waiting for them to announce it and tell the world what they really doing. Cause
Yep.
Uphold they everywhere.
Yeah. Nah, they're a mainstay when it comes to America, crypto in America.
For sure. What's good, Edwin? For sure. Okay, so yeah, we'll move on to this next article. So we got From outflows to inflows, Bitcoin ETPs rally amid surprising economic update. So actually no. I'm gonna go over that later. I don't wanna go over that right now. Let's talk about Circle. Circle. We got some Circle news. So we got ClearBank to join Circle Payments Network. So expanding access to Mika compliant stablecoins. ClearBank.
ClearBank.
Yes, ClearBank to join Circle Payments Network. So yeah,
Damn.
this is
Damn.
you.
Now this is huge. This is huge because ClearBank is a UK bank. You know what I'm saying? It's plugging into Circle's payments network, so businesses in Europe can move money almost instantly using regulated stablecoins like USDC and EURC. So basically, what happened was ClearBank will join the CPN, which is the Circle's payments network. This lets ClearBank's clients mint and redeem USDC and EURC through Circle Mint and send money across borders fast with clear compliance. So USDC and EURC are fully reserved stablecoins designed to meet Europe's MiCA rules. And then why this matters is because it's faster, it's cheaper cross-border payments, of course. Stablecoins can settle in minutes and seconds, 24/7 versus days on the old banker rails. And it's compliance first. MiCA compliance and full reserves make these stablecoins more acceptable to banks and regulators. And then across Europe, the ClearBank becomes one of the Europeans banks with the live CPN and widening across the EU and the UK. What ClearBank and Circle could build next is a digital treasury. A digital treasury. There's a lot of people. That's an ongoing trend right now. A lot of digital treasuries going on. You know, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be XRP or whatever. A lot of these countries and institutions and such are getting into these digital treasuries. Corporates could hold USDC for instant payouts, sweep idle cash on chain, and automate forex and liquidity, and then tokenize settlements and remittances. So why ClearBank doesn't launch their own stablecoin is because they're working with central banks like the Bank of England to issue your own stablecoin is really hard. And partnering with Circle gives ClearBank compliant, ready to go stablecoins plus MiCA alignment and existing global distribution. So they're not creating and some companies aren't going to create their own stablecoins because they're just going to partner with USDC or hell Tether or whatever and just be like, okay, they just gonna handle it and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it makes sense though. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more so the bigger businesses that get the stable coins, but small businesses, there's no need for it. You might as well just go through them and make your life a little easier.
Right. So who else is in the mix is at Coinbase has stablecoin driven payments offering tied to Circle since the CPN launched earlier this year. And this signals a broader shift of mainstream banks and fintechs that are adopting programmable money rails. So fam, in plain English, fam, they moving forward with this shit. They moving forward with this shit fast and full steam ahead. Because we got better cash flow, we're gonna have better costs, lower costs, and it's gonna be 24/7. You don't gotta be waiting for the bank hours. Because what time do the banks open? What are they, like 9 to 5, 9 to 4?
Yeah, something like that. They close mad early. It's mad inconvenient. It's mad, especially for people who literally work from 9 to 5. Y'all would literally have to try and go through y'all have to go to I'm sorry, y'all have to try to go to the bank on y'all like lunch breaks.
That's what I'm saying. And that's how people had to like cash their check back in the day. They had to go on their lunch
They
break.
go on their lunch break. The cash
Yep.
they can't go after work because the bank is already closed. Like,
and then everybody's at the bank on their lunch break, so they eat up your time. You know what I'm saying? So, or you had to just go to the check cash and praise after work. You know what I'm saying? And cash your check. See how they had us just in this circle for so long, fam? No pun intended. They had us in this circle for you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in this circle. No, not with this shit. Not with this new technology. So we just need regulations. We just need more clear regulations. It just seems like.
literally. And that's coming. That's on the way. That's on the way. Trust me. They saying before Christmas, they want that thing signed in the law. They want markups done before Thanksgiving. So we moving. This is just the time everybody should be preparing, packing their bags up and getting their affairs in order. That is what everybody should be doing right now. Once we get, because the institutions have been very vocal about the only thing holding them back is clear rules to the road. They just want regulations, and they're ready to get this thing moving. So if we know that, then we know right now we need to be preparing, since we have an idea or some type of timeline. Unless some craziness happen, like another shutdown, they can't just figure that out. But it would look like regulations are coming. So use this time wisely, and yeah, be packing them bags up. Continue to dollar cost average, because people gonna be wishing they could have dollar cost average in a minute. In a minute here.
DCA.
For sure. So yeah, so shout out to Circle once again. Circle been on fire this year. Circle had a really good 2025. Since we kind of wrapping the year, this year flew by, and it flew by. So it's like looking back on it, Circle had a big year, gang.
Yeah, they did.
Circle had a big year.
They made a lot of money. They made a lot of money over there.
No, they did. They did.
But we told y'all, Circle was the one. It was one of them ones.
Absolutely did. Told y'all not to sleep on Circle. So we got to talk about Japan real quick. Let's talk about Japan. So JPYC unleashes Japan's first legal yen stablecoin on public blockchain. We got to talk about this real quick, because Japan, I've been waiting on them to make a move, because I think a lot of people have been waiting on that reverse carry trade and all that. So it's been a lot of eyes on Japan just all across the board, to see what they gonna do next.
Okay. So a Japanese fintech company called JPYC just launched its first official regulated stablecoin, yen stablecoin, you could use on public blockchains like Ethereum, Polygon, and Avalanche. It is backed 1-to-1 by cash and banks in Japanese government bonds, and it's approved by the Japanese Financial Services Agency, the FSA. This is a big step for Japan's crypto adoption and for stablecoin regulation, just in general. So what's the yen stablecoin? It's a digital token that always aims to be worth 1 Japanese yen. It's backed 1-to-1, means for every token, there's real money or safe assets, if you didn't know what that meant. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate y'all. And JPYC received the authorization to issue a regulated stablecoin. It runs on multiple chains, like I said, Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche. And they also launched JPYC EX. It's a platform to issue and redeem tokens with proper KYC and AML controls. 7 companies have already shown interest in using it over there in Japan anyway. So the big goal is to reach 10 trillion yen in circulation within 3 years. So before 2030. They want to reach 10 trillion yen in circulation. The long-term vision is to use stablecoins to build new financial infrastructure and improve the value and usability of the yen globally. So faster, cheaper payments. This is a common theme across all these institutions and companies. They want faster, cheaper payments 24/7. And this matters because this is first movers advantage, fam, right? This will give first legally approved digital yen available on blockchains. It sets the temperature, man. And of course, faster, cheaper payments and programmable money, so companies can automate payouts, loyalty, e-commerce, and on-chain settlement in the yen. And then it bridges to tokenized assets. A regulated yen token makes it easier to settle trades of tokenized Japanese assets like invoices, funds, and securities. And yeah, what's up?
Oh, no. I was gonna say I got something to add to that, and how SHX gets into the mix. Shout out to Trend Shop Now over here on TikTok for reminding me that, because I actually attached that to it when I sent it to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read that tweet after when you finish up. But yeah, we talk about how SHX gets into the mix. So Carol, thank you, Carol. I'm sorry, Carol.
So how this fits with Japan's bigger plan is that Japan has been clarifying rules for stablecoins with crypto, with MiCA-style clarity growing in the EU and strong rules in Japan. Regulated stablecoins are rising, and Japan's mega banks are also building yen stablecoins. They got the MUFG, they got the SMBC, and they got the Mizo. They're proposing their own yen tokens on the Progmet platform. So competition is definitely heating up as well, with JPYC's launch could push banks and fintechs to roll out stablecoin services way faster. They better get on a roll. Don't Japan need this? They better get on it. And who could benefit is exporters and importers for faster on-chain settlement, fintechs and peer-to-peers, 24/7 remittances across the globe, Web3 apps. So use a regulated yen for DeFi, on-chain commerce, and tokenized assets with lower compliance risk. And then the treasurers. We just talked about a digital treasury, on-chain treasury tools, instant sweep, programmable disbursements, automated reconciliation, etc. So there's always risk with this stuff, but at the same time, innovation, adoption. We are pushing forward, fam. We are pushing forward.
All right, so
what's up with Stronghold?
Let's get into it. So Stronghold. So this is mad bullish for Stronghold. I'm gonna just go ahead and get that out the way. This is mad bullish for Stronghold. Shout out if you hold Stronghold, drop a fire in the chat. All my Stronghold holders, drop a fire in the chat if you hold an SHX. So basically this is the Stronghold strong SHX account on X. So shout out to them for this post. So it says they start off the tweet by saying, "Not sure everyone's realized just how bullish." This is a Japanese name, Noritaka Akabi, if I'm saying that correctly. Latest statement really is. So it says by saying that 50 to 80% of JPYC's reserves will be invested in Japanese government bonds, Okabe is pointing to something far deeper than it first appears. In essence, it means that most of the capital backing JPYC will be channeled directly into funding the Japanese state, effectively making the government the ultimate beneficiary of the funds underpinning this stablecoin. And it says this turns JPYC into a digitized sovereign financing instrument. So every JPYC issued indirectly represents a slice of Japan's public debt. So instead of simply holding its reserves in cash or bank deposits, JPYC will allocate users' funds into JGBs, strengthening both the asset security and its link to the country's financial system. So in practice, JPYC becomes a digital currency with implicit yield and state backing comparable to an institutional grade USDC, but anchored to the yen and backed by Japan's own treasury. It's a modern way of merging sovereign debt markets with regulated crypto innovation, making JPYC not just stable, but structurally integrated into Japan's economy. So this is huge. It means JPYC is becoming an institutional bridge between Japan's traditional financial market, one of the most liquid and secure in the world, and the global crypto ecosystem that's been seeking precisely this kind of regulated yield-bearing stability. Wow. In short, JPYC is turning into a gateway between TradeFi capital and the DeFi world. And Stronghold, already operating as a regulated settlement infrastructure between U.S. banking rails and blockchain networks, fully licensed under FinCEN, Stronghold has now confirmed its SHX bridge via Axlar, enabling real interoperability between Stellar and Ethereum. Woo! So this means Stronghold now has direct access to EVM networks, paving the way for smooth interaction with stablecoins like JPYC, USDC, USDT, and RLUSD. So in practical terms, Stronghold could act as a regulated settlement channel converting JPYC to USD with fiat settlement via ACH RTP or Fed Now, all under full compliance and traceability. Each transaction like this would drive volume, liquidity, and direct SHX utility. So even if just 1% of JPYC's total flow passed through Stronghold, that could mean billions of dollars annually in settlements, creating real sustainable demand for SHX. So they said now link this to what Tammy Kim recently explained about digital asset treasuries, allowing institutions to invest in digital assets, stablecoins, tokenized bonds, crypto without managing on-chain wallets themselves. So given that JPYC is a regulated sovereign-backed stablecoin, it fits perfectly into the class of assets DATs will likely hold. Imagine an institutional fund with mixed reserves in JPYC, USDC, and ROUSD, managed with full regulatory compliance and settled in real time via Stronghold, a true bridge for global liquidity. With the XLR Stronghold bridge now live, the Japan US route is no longer theoretical. It's technically operational and institutionally significant. And this is just one partner, JPYC. Wow. So it says a single interaction at this scale could already take SHX to a completely new level, even under conservative assumptions. With only a fraction of that global volume moving through Stronghold, the effect on the token's market value could be transformative. As I've said before, Stronghold isn't just in the tank, it's one of the sharks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, people slept on Stronghold. Now, granted, when we first found out about Stronghold, all this type of information wasn't out yet.
No,
it wasn't out yet. We knew they was working with IBM, and we knew that they was working on the Stellar blockchain, but that was it. And it's still mad cheap. It's a penny.
It's a penny. It's a penny.
Shout out to Up Northwest. It's a penny.
It's a
penny.
It's a penny. Yo, shout out to Paige. He just tagged us in this. I just put it in the Telegram. Coinbase just tweeted out, we're collaborating with Citibank to build the future of payments.
We told you all of them was going to do it. So, okay, let's start from the top. PNC Bank is working with Coinbase. JP Morgan is working with Coinbase. And now Citibank is working with Coinbase. So if you ain't getting no crypto, at least dollar cost averaging, you fucking this up, gang. You fucking this up. It's a whole opportunity here. So they are showing you in real time that traditional finance and crypto is now linking up.
And people are just like, oh, okay, that's cool. But what about, this NFL and NBA, all that other shit.
Thanksgiving next month. People worried about buying Christmas trees and shit. And
yeah.
It's a whole world of wealth over here to make. But they don't have the knowledge we have, and they don't understand at all how much money can be made and is getting ready to flood into this market, let alone into the world. We about to see astronomical numbers we've never seen before, and that is the part that is not clicking for everybody because they just not trying to hear it. And then it sounds like a fairy tale. It sounds like you selling a dream, but it's like, no, I'm not selling you nothing. Here's the documents. Just look like you want to just shake people. Like, just look, it's right here. Like, come on, it's right here in your face. Nope. Like, man,
they don't want to.
Man, so this is huge. So yeah, we wanted to show y'all how Stronghold came into the fold, because when I saw this earlier, and again, shout out to Carol for reminding me, because I was like, yo, not SHX in the mix of this right here. This is crazy. Man, okay. So this next article we'll go over. Let's talk about how the next era of crypto belongs to decentralized markets. Yes. Next era of crypto belongs to centralized markets. So we're gonna go over that. There we go.
Man, we're getting into the DeFi phase. Okay.
Woo! Yeah. We're going there. Let's take it there. Let's take it there. So basically what this article is saying is that the world of crypto is shifting. So markets that are decentralized, which that means on-chain code governed, are gaining ground and may now be overtaking traditional centralized exchanges, which is sexist. So after the big collapse of some centralized platforms like FTX, BlockFi, users are favoring decentralized finance, which is DeFi, and decentralized exchanges, so which is DEXs. So infrastructure has matured. So things like on-chain order books, and hybrid models, which are AMMs plus order books, are becoming viable. So in Q2, the top 10 DEXs did about $876 billion in spot trades. So they're up 25%. So while the SEC spot volumes dropped 28%. So regulatory clarity is improving. And some decentralized protocols are engaging in policy discussion, which boosts legitimacy. So the bottom line is the next era of crypto could be dominated by decentralized markets. Code and protocol driven, permissionless, and transparent. Do y'all realize that we got a first class ticket into DeFi because we already know this?
Please, before you continue on YouTube, we need you guys to like the live and share the live, fam. I only see 55 likes over there. It's like 150 people over there. We should have way more likes.
Y'all couldn't give us a like.
Y'all couldn't give us a like. Y'all couldn't walk in and just give us a like. Just saying.
I'm gonna wait till we at least got set. Let me know when it says 75.
Do you realize what we about to show you?
Y'all got a first class ticket with the millionaires and billionaires, with the millions and billionaires of the whole entire world. Y'all are sitting first class right now with this to receive this information that we getting ready to share, and we got 55 likes over there on YouTube.
Y'all are bugging.
We only got 35K over here on TikTok, and y'all getting life-changing information that this can't even click for the average person. Y'all like part of the 0.001.275% of the world receiving this information right now. If more people understood the magnitude of the opportunity that they have right now, they would jump on it. Some people just don't have the mental capacity to receive it, and that's unfortunate, but you do. And y'all sitting here, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage. Bro, take advantage of the opportunity.
Okay.
Where we at? How many likes we at?
We're about 78.
Thank you. Can we keep running the likes up? Like, come on now. All we asking for is likes. That's the only thing we lack. Everybody want to know that. Everybody says this is a great show, in which we agree. It's a great show. Why we don't have more views? We don't have engagement. That's why we don't have more views. That's not how social media works. And I've already went on a rant about this. And I really haven't ranted to YouTube about it. But engagement, hella low.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see the channel grow. We can't grow with no engagement. So likes, subscribing, turning on your notification, commenting. That is what helps you on the algorithm. We got to get comments up.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get subscribers up. We got to get the likes. Y'all got to share.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all important. It's all encompassing, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like we giving y'all our all, fam. We really are. We really are. You know what I'm saying? Like we
made so many people money, and all we asking for in return is drop a like, hit the subscribe button.
I appreciate you, but I can't tap for everybody. Nah. We're not talking about y'all. We talking about the ones that's not participating or the ones that just sitting there.
Yeah, no, shout out to the people that do tap, that do comment, that do engage. Shout out to y'all. No, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Yeah.
It don't apply to you if you know you engaging.
Usually I got y'all, but I'm driving. If you driving, you know, I don't want you to get into no accident. But there's definitely quite a few individuals in here. Like, we had 100 likes now.
Yeah, exactly. You guys actually get a lot of likes compared to other people in the space, to be honest. We do, but we don't, because I see people who just be on complete nonsense and complete bullshit that get more likes and views than us. And
that's a fact.
Ain't nowhere near spreading the value and knowledge that we spreading, but get hella likes. So, but I get what you're saying. We definitely blessed. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, but we got to get the engagement up though, because we stagnant now. So it's like it's been like this for a long time, and we've been in the same spot the whole year. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, we had some progress, but we need, like, the progress is a little, it could be better. So
just being honest.
Just keeping it 100. For sure. So yeah. All right, let me continue with the article.
We know some of y'all don't get notifications, but you know, that's why we try to be consistent with the time we get on.
For sure. Okay. So yes. So regulatory clarity. So I'll start from there. So regulatory clarity is improving. And some decentralized protocols are engaging in policy discussions, which boosts legitimacy. So the article's bottom line. So the next era of crypto could be dominated by decentralized markets. Code and protocol driven, permissionless, transparent. So y'all wonder why we listen. This course that we're doing today, this masterclass on rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. Y'all, this is a $700 to $1,400 course that we're selling for $175.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio, you're in the ring with millionaires and billionaires.
Institutions.
You're in first class right now, getting into an asset class that most people don't even know about yet.
Mm-mm.
So you're already ahead of the curve because you're already acting as a bank because you know how to earn yield. you know how to lend out your assets and earn yield.
Mm-hmm.
Most people ain't even having this conversation, let alone know about it.
And listen, the fake Ash just sent me a message. So if you get a message from Ash or fake BlockNation or whatever, it's not us. I'm talking about on TikTok.
Okay.
It just sent me a message. I just seen a notification for it.
Okay. All right. So yes, take advantage, y'all. DeFi is getting ready to go crazy, and we got some videos that we're gonna play for y'all to show y'all this, because DeFi is getting ready to be regulated, and more people are gonna find out about it. So you are very, very blessed to be ahead of the curve right now, because most people don't even know this going on. I guarantee you, if more people that was actually into investing, like traders, stock gurus, people who do options, if they knew about DeFi and actually that it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure it out, and it's not even as hard as learning Forex, they would be into this shit so damn fast if they understood the magnitude of being able to be involved in a space like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is huge. So so we're gonna show these videos. I'm almost done with the article, but this is a huge power shift. So if decentralized platforms gain dominance, then control moves away from big institutions to open networks you can participate in. This is why we keep preaching it, because for the first time, everybody's mad at Trump and his family for making money. Y'all feel, we already know he's manipulating the market, but this is the positive side to him doing that. You can participate. That's the part that everybody's not talking about, is you actually get to. Yes, he's doing all of these things. Yes, it's fucked up. But at a point in time, this market's going to have to go up. They're not going to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get paid. This is the first time you actually get to participate in a space where you can earn real-time yield on your money.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge power shift. Huge.
Yep.
So then you have trust and custody implications. So many users are wary of keeping assets on big exchanges after hacks, mismanagement, and collapses. So DeFi offers an alternative, even though it's not completely risk-free. But we do have infrastructure for the future. So as the underlying tech improves, which is order books on chain, better liquidity, the usability gap between the SEX experience and the DEX experience narrows, and then it's also strategic positioning. So since you strategic positioning. So you have wealth preservation, macro, crypto, and hedge finance, which imply. Oh wait, hold on. Fucking lost my damn. I fucking moved the mouse and hit the enter button. So hold on. But anyway, decentralized systems is getting ready to change everything about finance, y'all. So lending, how we lend, borrow, how you save your money, all that is getting ready. All that stuff relies on legacy gatekeepers right now. So now in the future, you get to you can lend out your assets, you save your money and actually earn some APR on it. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you educate yourself on it, which is why we are teaching the classes, which is why we do have the Patreon. Because it's
This is historical shit, fam. This is history making.
You're literally going to be a part of history when all this blows up, because you'll be one of the few couple thousand people or 20s of thousands of people that was in on it and had the information from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you have a first class ticket right now, literally. So let's get into these videos real quick. So I'm gonna actually,
I'm gonna share my screen so you could because you got the video, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so they can see it on TikTok.
Yeah. Because we got quite a few people here on TikTok.
So yeah, I'm getting ready to play this video so that y'all could see what's getting ready to happen. So this first video, you can tell them about this first one, because I'm gonna play mine. Mine is more so talking about regulation. Shout out to Cypress. It's actually a video Cypress posted on X earlier.
Okay.
So
cover the gamut of both powering the DeFi community. As of today, the total value locked in all DeFi applications comprises about 4% of the total crypto market and significantly less than 1% of GDP. In other words, there's an acknowledgement that DeFi has great potential to bring new disruptive features to traditional payments and financial services. We're also
Can you pause it real quick so I can explain? So basically, this is a Federal Reserve payments meeting. This is on Chainlink's YouTube channel. They posted this maybe 5 days ago on the 25th 21st or the 22nd or something like that. This is on Chainlink's YouTube channel. This is the Chainlink CEO. This is a Federal Reserve Payments Conference. Okay, it's about 4 minutes long, 4.5 minutes long. Just listen to what they are saying, and there's major players involved with this whole shift. Okay, you can continue.
The capital markets, working with large organizations like SWIFT, the DTCC, JP Morgan, UBS, and others. So we cover the gamut of both powering the DeFi community and now well along into powering the capital markets transition into the, it's like 5 different names. The digital asset, new revolutionary thing. So yeah, that's what we do.
Great. Jackie. Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie Reeses. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Lead Bank. We have bank in our name because we own an FDIC-insured bank in Kansas City, Missouri. I started the company in 2022 after leaving Block, where I ran financial services, so all the regulated products there, and have also been involved with the Federal Reserve for 10 plus years. So I know a lot of the folks in this room, first through San Francisco. Lead is an infrastructure provider. We build infrastructure for fintech, crypto, consumer companies and e-commerce companies, many of whom are the largest companies in the world and all names that many of you know. We're an underlying infrastructure provider. We don't really have a consumer brand. And so as much as we power a lot of the products that you all interact with, you would only really see us show up through disclosures or through an announcement. And that might be Stripe. I know someone from Stripe is in the room. It might be Revolut. It might be Ramp. It might be Affirm. It might be Walmart. And so we work with a lot of different types of companies to provide their underlying infrastructure. I'm very happy to be here.
You say all the names of the companies that's up in here?
Thank you for having us. So my name is Michael Shalov. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Fireblocks. We provide infrastructure, digital asset infrastructure for financial institutions, basically technology as a service. Our main customers are bank, fintechs, and other financial intermediaries that are involved in digital assets, stablecoins, and crypto. Been doing that for the last 7 years. We are servicing over 2,500 financial institutions today. And essentially the infrastructure has 2 components. One is basically what you will call wallet or custody infrastructure. So we help folks like Bank of New York Mellon and others to create the custody technology for them to store digital assets. We also have a Fireblocks network that helps people to coordinate the settlements over 100 blockchains that we support. So through this infrastructure this year, there will be more than $5 trillion of worth of digital asset value that is going to be transferred.
Let me run it back.
To coordinate the settlements over 100 blockchains that we support. So through this infrastructure this year, there will be more than $5 trillion of worth of.
He said more than $5 trillion.
Digital asset value that is going to be
worth of digital asset value. That's what he just said.
That's what he just said.
He said this year. That's what he said, right?
That's the Fireblock. Yeah, Fireblock CEO.
Fireblock. So let me run it back one more time for y'all say we capping.
So the infrastructure. So we help folks like Bank of New York Mellon and others to create the custody technology for them to store digital assets. We also have a Fireblocks network that helps people to coordinate the settlements over 100 blockchains that we support. So through this infrastructure this year, there will be more than $5 trillion of worth.
Through the infrastructure, there should be more than $5 trillion.
So digital asset value that is going to be transferred. We were the first one that created an offering back in 2020 to interact with various DeFi protocols. And along the way, we basically kind of were helping with the challenge that traditional.
I think he slipped up. I don't think he was supposed to say that. I don't think he was going. I really don't think he was just supposed to say that. Did you see their body language? I'll go back a little bit. Did you see their body language? Like they all kind of move funny, like, oh shit, this nigga gonna get a finger cut off after this. Hold on.
Institutions and regulated entities have in terms of accessing DeFi. So I think we have a lot of experience.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer Barker. I lead 2 businesses for BNY. I lead the Treasury Services business and I lead the Depository Receipts business. And first, I'd like to thank Governor Waller for bringing us here today and the rest of the Federal Reserve.
This is BNY Mellon talking, right? The oldest institution out here. The oldest institution. They've been around since like the 1800s or some shit. Go ahead.
Okay, so y'all might want to listen to Jennifer.
This is a really important topic and the discussion is timely. We are at a really unique and extraordinary juncture. We have breakthroughs in distributed ledgers, tokenized assets. artificial intelligence, all of which are reshaping the payments industry, not only here, but across the globe. And these technologies, they promise payments that are faster, more secure, and more inclusive than ever before. But traditional services and traditional service providers still provide scale and regulatory standards and expertise that underpins every transaction. So today's shift isn't about blockchain technology immediately replacing traditional systems. It's about the two coexisting. And that's really where true transformation lies, on getting those networks to interconnect. So our task is to unite these strengths as they complement one another, layering digital
oldest bank in the world talking.
Asset innovation onto proven financial systems will unlock greater efficiency, liquidity, transparency, security, and financial inclusion. Key tenets here are important to resolving delivery around real-time payments, data-rich payments, and modernizing for resiliency, security, and industry collaboration. So success will depend on the close collaboration amongst all of us, banks, fintechs, service providers, regulators, to build clear standards, resilient infrastructure, and responsible risk frameworks. So at BNY, we are committed to innovating by investing deeply in research, modernizing our infrastructure, and championing clear, adaptable frameworks that encourage responsible innovation.
Woo.
D, that was I don't know if they was ready for that one, D.
Listen. I was searching for something to make y'all realize like what the fuck is going on.
Now we got one more. So I got Cyprus. Yeah. I got something from Cyprus. Can you see?
Hold up. Let me get my charger for this shit die. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
And everyone has that as well. Every time you get paid every month, and
all right, I'm back.
All right.
Shit's on 3%.
So let's get into it real quick. So shout out to Cyprus. So this is a video he posted on X. So he said Jeffrey K from Standard Chartered Bank estimates 6 to 8 more months before institutional money gets regulatory clarity for DeFi. Then one major bank is going to make an announcement entering into the space next year, and all the rest will FOMO. Lock in. 2025 was another foundational year. How to earn yield, compound the bags, and focus on the long term. Y'all better get in DeFi. Think about you're getting into a space before regulatory clarity. So and a lot of us beat the institutions to DeFi because a lot of us was in DeFi before these institutions even got in.
That's 100.
Beat the institutions to something. This is why you get to operate as a bank, because you beat the institutions to it. So now you get to be a bank. For the first time, you get a piece. You get to participate. This is, man, oh my God. And all you really gotta do, and it doesn't take rocket science. It's not super duper hard to learn. If it was something super duper hard and difficult, we wouldn't even be talking about it. We'd be talking about it. So I can't stress enough to learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. We are teaching it for the next 2 days. Today and tomorrow, we will be teaching how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. The masterclass will start at 7:30 p.m. You better get in there so that way you can learn how to set your delta ranges and all that good stuff. Gang, I feel like we shouldn't even be on the internet talking about this shit. I be feeling sometimes like, damn, are we supposed to be spreading this type of information? Are they watching us? Like, are we playing a dangerous game right now? Because we talking about some shit they do not want people to know. They really don't. This is crazy. This is crazy. So okay. Let me go ahead. So let me show this real quick. Shout out to Cyprus once again.
I think it's going to be massive, actually, and I'll probably go even slightly further than the other guys. I think we have now the tokenized cash version, call it what you like. We have the tokenized money market fund stuff. We have each of these weekend liquid now. We have a large push now already into tokenized equities. We will get Clarity Act, SEC guidelines. We'll work out what we can do in DeFi, what's legitimate, what can scale in DeFi. And I think this is all like in the next 6 to 9 months, actually. And so I think if we today have something like $30 billion in tokenized real-world assets outstanding, in 12 months, we're going to be at like 300 billion. So I think you're just at that acceleration point where regulation, liquidity, and others can come together, and we can move very, very quickly. So it's equities now. It will be tokenized broader funds at some stage. Like when I talk to the real money accounts at some stage next year, one of the main ones that possibly starts with B is going to say, okay, here's like $50 billion fund, which is now all in tokenized space. And when after that, you'll get all the FOMO from all the others doing exactly the same, right? So we're just now at that tipping point in tokenized real world asset space. And the average person will end up with a new wallet in their phone. They won't know the cash part is stablecoins. They won't know the equity part is tokenized Apple stock. They won't know the money market fund is with BIDL, right? So, and because of AI agents next year, when everyone has that as well, every time you get paid every month, an individual will be able to be super capital efficient, right? So money comes in and goes out immediately. B
I didn't hear this
is going to
nigga.
say,
I gotta
okay,
go back a
equities
little
now,
bit.
it will be
Listen
tokenized
to that
broader
again.
funds very quickly. So it's equities now, it will be tokenized broader funds at some stage. Like when I talk to the real money accounts at some stage next year, one of the main ones that possibly starts with B is going to say, okay, here's like $50 billion fund, which is now all in tokenized space. And when after that, you'll get all the FOMO from all the others doing exactly the same, right? So we're just now at that tipping point in tokenized real world asset space. And the average person will end up with a new wallet in their phone. They won't know the cash part is stablecoins. They won't know the equity part is.
The average person will end up with a new wallet in their phone. That should tell you everything you need to know. And this is how we know UBI is coming. It's imminent. Because that's why I keep telling y'all, yeah, update your phone. Normally, I be telling people, no, don't update your phone. I be telling everybody that I know they ain't in crypto, randomly, update your phone. Make sure you keep your phone updated. Y'all don't want to miss that UBI check.
Yep.
This is gonna be the start of that. This is gonna be the start of that. Let's bro, and he's being very, he direct, like Siri Bo said over there on TikTok. Very direct. Very direct. He ain't giving no gray areas. He giving it to you straight up. That's why I'm like, nah, did y'all hear this dude? Make sure this ain't going one ear and out the other.
Apple stock. They won't know the money market fund is with BIDL, right? So, and because of AI agents next year, when everyone has that as well, every time you get paid every month.
Everybody gonna have AI agents next year. Did you hear this shit? Did y'all hear that? Gang, hold on.
Part is tokenized Apple stock. They won't know the money market fund is with BIDL, right? So, and because of AI agents next year, when everyone has that as well, every time you get paid every month, an individual will be able to be super capital efficient, right? So money comes in and goes out immediately to each of these assets, and you can get in and out of them on weekends. You can do stuff in DeFi with them to get extra leverage as well. So I think we're just there now, at this.
He said you could do stuff in DeFi to get extra as well.
Yep.
And you're ahead of everybody because you're gonna know how to move around in DeFi. Everybody else gonna be trying to learn and figure it out. Oh my God, bro! I can't stress this shit enough. Gang. All you need is some damn patience. All you need is some patience. I always told everybody, was never ever wrong about this crypto shit. Was never ever wrong about DeFi. We was just early. We was never wrong. We was just early.
Early as hell. Early as hell.
Y'all better learn how to once you figure out how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio, you know how much money you're going to be able to make for the rest of your life. You pay $175 today, get into this class, you're going to learn how to earn APR on your money for the rest of your life. For $175. That's really technically a $700 to $1,400 course. And this man is sitting here at the Digital Asset Summit in London telling you that it's getting ready to happen. All you got to do is sit here and figure out how to do. And you're early and nobody knows about this. Nobody's talking about this.
Explosion. So actually for me, if 2025 has been about stablecoins, 2026 might be all about this, quite seriously.
Okay, so
2026 is going to be all about DeFi. He just said.
And you got in before the banks. And you got in before the institutions.
The banks is pissed. They're pissed. How many likes we got on YouTube?
Let me see.
It better not be 78.
131.
Okay, let's keep running them likes up. If you haven't liked the live yet, please like the live. I want to play this one more time without me talking and D without any distraction so y'all can hear this straight through because I want to make sure this sinks in because he's telling y'all the play. Like if having a cheat sheet right beside you while you're taking the test was a person, it's this man. So let's start it over. No distractions this time. No distractions this time.
I think it's going to be massive, actually, and I'll probably go even slightly further than the other guys. I think we have now the tokenized cash version, call it what you like. We have the tokenized money market fund stuff. We have each of these weekend liquid now. We have a large push now already into tokenized equities. We will get Clarity Act, SEC guidelines. We'll work out what we can do in DeFi, what's legitimate, what can scale in DeFi. And I think this is all like in the next 6 to 9 months, actually. And so I think if we today have something like $30 billion in tokenized real-world assets outstanding, in 12 months, we're going to be at like 300 billion. So I think you're just at that acceleration point where regulation, liquidity, and others can come together, and we can move very, very quickly. So it's equities now. It will be tokenized broader funds at some stage. Like when I talk to the real money accounts, at some stage next year, one of the main ones that possibly starts with B is going to say, okay, here's like $50 billion fund, which is now all in tokenized space. And when after that, you'll get all the FOMO from all the others doing exactly the same, right? So we're just now at that tipping point in tokenized real-world asset space. And the average person will end up with a new wallet in their phone. They won't know the cash part is stablecoins. They won't know the equity part is tokenized Apple stock. They won't know the money market fund is with BIDL, right? So, and because of AI agents next year, when everyone has that as well, every time you get paid every month, an individual will be able to be super capital efficient, right? So money comes in and goes out immediately to each of these assets, and you can get in and out of them on weekends. You can do stuff in DeFi with them to get extra leverage as well. So I think we're just there now. At this explosion. So actually for me, if 2025 has been about stablecoins, 2026 might be all about this, quite seriously.
Eric, I see.
He fucking told y'all in 6 months, we sitting here telling you DeFi getting ready to be a part of your life.
Good Lord.
6 to 9 months, and all you got to do is learn how to rebalance your portfolio so that you can act as a bank, so that you can be a bank, so that you can operate as a bank. All you got to do is learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. This is happening in less than a year. This man just told y'all in 6 to 9 months. He said 2026 is about to be about AI agents and DeFi. We put y'all onto both of those. AI agents and DeFi. We got classes on AI agents.
Yeah.
Insane. Bro, so D, this is so let's say me and you in the audience, we come across this information, we in crypto, and we see like, oh, all I gotta do is learn how to rebalance my DeFi portfolio. And I'm going to be able to earn APR on my assets and my money for the rest of my life.
Yep.
I just got to pay $175 right quick. And then in the next 6 to 9 months, everybody's going to be talking about this. This is going to be in everybody's face. Undeniable.
Yep.
And we're early and no one's talking about this right now?
Nope. Sure ain't. They sure ain't. Yep. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Listen, and after and mind you, the class, yes, we gave it to y'all for a deal, but after Tuesday, after the live class, it's not gonna be $175 no more. So don't be like, oh, I bought a resale. It's not the resale. You can buy it, but the resale not gonna be $175.
Nah.
I feel like we already do. This was a big favor. We cut this by more than half. You could look up how much classes like and courses like this cost. It's between $700 to $1,400. Woo!
Nah, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like this is. Oh man.
While we're bullish, let's get right into Ripple real quick because I still got to talk about Ripple. I still got to talk about Hedera. We got some huge Hedera news as well. Ripple and Hedera.
We got Hedera news.
I got some Hedera news.
Oh,
it's actually Hedera and the BIS Innovation Hub. Yeah, good Lord. It's a lot. It's you fool. I know y'all like, oh, so I don't want no more. I'm full. I don't want no more. No, I'm that grandma. Keep eating. I'm bringing y'all another plate right now. So here we go. We got Ripple Prime completes hidden road acquisition to become first crypto prime broker. Let's talk about Ripple Prime real quick. So Brad Garlinghouse, damn, I should have had the clip ready for y'all. If somebody got it handy, if it's too much, don't even worry about it. But if somebody got it handy while I'm going over this article, can you pull up the video where Brad Garlinghouse is explaining how he wants Ripple to be the Amazon of payments, and when he talks about that, and then they come out with this acquisition, which was huge, and they changed the name from Hidden Road to Ripple Prime. If someone has that video handy, I would love to play it so that everybody can see, what's going on here. You were never wrong. You was early. Never wrong, you was early. So here's what's going on. So Ripple has completed its acquisition of Hidden Road. So the acquisition is complete. So if y'all didn't know, it takes sometimes 6 months to a year for acquisitions to complete. Ripple has completed its acquisition of Hidden Road, a global multi-asset prime broker. So the deal value is about $1.25 billion. So after the acquisition, Hidden Road has been rebranded as Ripple Prime. So Ripple now claims the distinction of being the first crypto company to own and operate a global multi-asset prime broker. So this is huge because it's a bridge between traditional finance and crypto. So prime brokers are institutions that handle clearing, financing, derivatives, multi-asset trades, and large funds. So by acquiring one, Ripple is leaning heavily into real-world finance, not just crypto trading. So also institutional adoption. This move makes it easier for big players like hedge funds, institutional investors to access digital assets under a more familiar structure, which is a prime brokerage via Ripple. So this also expands the utility of Ripple's ecosystem. So Ripple plans to integrate its infrastructure, its stablecoin, which is RUSD, its crypto custody, and even its token XRP into the broker platform. Yes, XRP is involved. So macro wealth and preservation angle. So the crypto infrastructure is maturing rather than being stagnant, or it's not moving. This is going to be huge. This is a high-end institutional play. Ripple knew what they was doing when they did this game.
Ooh, shout out to some super chats. I forgot to mention these super chats. Shout out to Dance Beast 09. Let's motherfucking go. Exactly. Shout out to Inspire 50 with the super chat. Shout out to y'all. I ain't want to forget y'all. So man, this is some big news, fam. Y'all should be more bullish than ever. All this stuff that we're going over right now, y'all should be more bullish than ever.
I'm telling you,
Ripple came back with a bang. They may have been stagnant for some months or whatever. They came back with a bang, fam.
Yes.
To get into this fourth quarter.
100. CD Duan, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you said you got the class. Will I be able to watch it repeatedly? Yes. You can download it. You can watch it however many times you like. You'll have a copy of
it. After Tuesday, everybody's getting the class.
Yeah. So you'll have a copy of the recording of both classes. You'll have that copy of the recording. We normally send it the day after the class. And you'll have it. You'll have it in your email. You'll be able to save it, all that good stuff. So yes. Huge, super bullish on. I told y'all XRP. Listen, Ripple and XRP. Yeah, I definitely was fatigued, but I'm back. I got that spark back. I feel like I did in 2020 when I found out about XRP. So this is gonna be woo. Ripple know what's going on, gang. It's getting ready to everybody that was sleeping, everybody that just think it's too good to be true, can't believe it, man. Y'all getting ready to see. Y'all get ready to see. I got a couple of y'all in my archive saved in my phone, and I'm gonna definitely make sure you's an idiot. You's an idiot for talking down, and some of y'all know who y'all is, and I can't wait to call y'all out. Yeah, it's coming.
Shout out to Gigi. Just signed up for the class. Shout out to Gigi. See you in class.
For sure. Okay, so we got Hedera. So Hedera joins Bank of England's DLT Innovation Challenge to advance central bank money solution. Yes, they're trying to advance central bank money solutions, and Hedera joined this DLT Innovation Challenge. Yes, this is huge because Hedera partners with the Bank of England and the BIS Innovation Hub to explore central bank money transactions on external programmable ledgers, joining an elite group of participants in the 2025 DLT Innovation Challenge. So again, H-bar, shout out to Hedera, making moves.
Yep.
If you into Patreon, Cecil keep telling y'all we're bullish on H-bar. That's why we was talking about the DeFi side. Super bullets, do your homework. Do your homework on Hedera. We'll get into this article. It be crazy how God work. And we be so ahead. We be ahead and then boom. We'll be talking about it and boom, big news come out. And it's like, damn, we was just telling y'all how important this asset was. And then here come Hedera, like, yeah, we over here with the BIS. So I'm gonna tell y'all who the BIS is, because some of y'all ain't too sure what's going on here. So the BIS Innovation Hub is basically the lab where central banks build the future of money. You heard that correctly. That's to dumb it down. The BIS Innovation Hub is basically the lab where central banks build the future of money. It's like the R&D department for the global financial system. And now Hedera, which is a public blockchain with enterprise grade speed and security, has been invited to test how central bank money could settle on the Hedera network. Hedera network.
The network.
So that's huge, because it means the same institutions that control global liquidity are now exploring Hedera's technology as part of the next financial system. If Hedera proves it can handle this kind of scale, it won't just be another crypto project. It could become one of the core networks powering global finance.
Can you say that again? Can you say that again, fam?
I need a microphone. I'm gonna use this Pepsi bottle. If Hedera proves it can handle this kind of scale, it won't just be another crypto project. It could become one of the core networks powering global finance.
Good Lord. Shout out to CDU1 with the super chat. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate everybody that's in here. We on fire today, fam. We on fire today.
H-Bar is getting ready to show its ass. H-Bar been waiting on this moment for years. Yeah. They've been waiting on this moment for all them devs over there. They've been waiting on this moment for years. And they getting ready to show the fuck off. It's gonna be one of them show offs where it's one of them things where you in high school in the cafeteria and you know them people that just be fresh as hell. They always fresh. They always got new clothes. And it's just like, damn, stop showing off every day. That's what Hedera about to be doing. Like, damn, all right, we know y'all the best. Damn, that's what Hedera gonna get ready to be doing. They about to be showing the fuck off, flexing.
And the BIS said this, right? The BIS said this.
Yes. Yes. So we about to get into that right now. The Bank of England and the BIS. Okay. We about to get into it right now. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get into the article. I wanted them to understand who the BIS Innovation Hub was. So now when I get into this article, now y'all get it. Get it. So here's what's happening. So the Bank of England and the BIS Innovation Hub in London have organized a DLT Innovation Challenge to invite firms to show how wholesale central bank money could be transacted and settled on an external ledger. So Hedera is one of the participants in this challenge. So the goal is to test distributed ledger technology and settlement of central bank money, explore issues like security, settlement finality, scalability, and interoperability and governance. So the challenge runs for a period in 2025, which we know got to be in the next couple weeks. So this is going to be virtual deep dives, then an in-person showcase event. They gonna show out at that event, gang. They gonna show out. Shout out to all the Hedera team over there, because I know they getting ready to show out. So this is huge because it's a bridge between traditional finance and crypto infrastructure. So if a public ledger like Hedera is working with central banks on how money flows and settles, that signals DLT isn't just hype. It's being considered by the core plumbing of the financial system. Implications for wealth preservation and macro. So, actually, no, I don't want to go over there. Hold on. So, access and infrastructure. My bad. Access and infrastructure. So, so this kind of infrastructure shift might seem like it's in the long run, but faster settlement and more options for digital money and possibly new services is underway. That is what's getting ready to come out of this. So yes, this is going to be a huge deal, because this signals that the next phase of digital assets and crypto isn't just about fancy trading. It's about infrastructure, and Hedera getting ready to show their ass.
Wow.
They get ready to show you how money can move way faster and settles way faster. And they get ready to they're definitely going to play a huge part in upgrading this financial system. We've been telling y'all for years, don't sleep on Hedera. I know we talk about XRP and XLM, but please don't sleep on Hedera.
The same hash graph technology that we were talking about, 2 and 3 years ago, that's going to make the voting process easier, right? What's the protocol? Ghost protocol, fam. And you talking about that with the BIS, the same jokers that regulate all the banks all over the world. That's what the BIS does. That's what they do. They are the bank above all the banks all over the globe. And they talking about Hedera. Okay.
Yep. And shout out to the chat over here on YouTube. They said Hashgraph has superior security also. Yes. The security side, I think that's actually, isn't that their strong suit? Is security?
Yeah. Security with that that ghost protocol and all that other shit.
H bar. Listen, and it's mad cheap right now. Let me get the exact price for y'all. Right now. H bar is sitting at 18 cents. So H bar that we just told y'all is getting ready to be a big deal. H bar is sitting at 18 cents. The same asset that we just said is getting ready to. Yes, that the same asset that they said could become one of the core networks powering global finance. That H bar is only 18 cents right now. This is why I don't be wanting to talk about them high ass stocks when people be talking about as far as long-term investing. I don't want to talk about them. I have a much better opportunity. The name of the game is units. I have a much better opportunity over here to make way more money long term. I could make way more money over here. I could get a lot of crypto tokens at 18 cents, opposed to you trying to get me to purchase Tesla stock or Apple. I'm gonna make way more money over here. My ROI is gonna be way better.
Yep.
Way better. Long term.
This is gonna be crazy, fam. This is gonna be crazy. Like that's why people just the same way people sit down and try and figure out when's a good time to buy Tesla stock. If y'all actually sat down and try to figure out when's a good time to get into these utility assets and what these utility assets are going to be doing for the financial system, you wouldn't be thinking about no damn Tesla stocks. Long term conversation. 18 cent Hedera is 18 cent. H bar is 18 cent, and they are getting ready to play a huge part in global finance. Huge part. They're going to be at the core of powering these networks, and they get ready to go to this event and show the BIS what they can do, and that they're scalable, secure, and that it just fucking works. That's all the BIS want to see. Does it fucking work? That, and that's how those people act. Does it work? Is it secure? Yeah. And is it scalable? How many times out of the year am I gonna get an email that some shit is fucked up? That's what these people care about. And Hedera's about to show their ass. Okay. Wow. Shout out to Hedera. Shout out to y'all. Because some of y'all been in it. So
damn. So XRP ETF. Let me see. I just got a notification from Coinbase. XRP ETF sees total assets top $100 million. Already? Did we even get a spot approval yet? Y'all see what's going on? The institutions they powering in. So if you one of them people that's still accumulating XRP, still dollar cost averaging in XRP, get a move on. Because these institutions is like, yeah, we're coming. Like, we coming. We about to take everything. We about to get it. We got more money than you. And Coinbase like, yeah, we don't care about your little $1,000 order. I'm going to fulfill this $10 million order. I don't care if you got 10,000. I'm fulfilling this 10 million. Like, y'all better get right, gang. You better get right, gangy, because it's about to get real out here. Opportunity, the window of opportunity is closing.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the window's so close to closing that you could hear the wind whistling when it blows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you know it's tiny little window left. Take advantage of it. Tiny little window left. Learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. tiny window left. Learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. That man just told y'all in 69 months, all this shit it's gonna be a whole. Then Trump told y'all. He said it 2 months ago when they was getting on him about all this tariff stuff. The other 15 times we was getting on him about this tariff stuff, but around the beginning of this tariff talk, he said this time next year they was talking to him because right now is a disaster. And of course, he's like, this time next year, it'll be completely different. It'll be so much money. We'll have so much. You're not going to know what to do with all that money. And he gets on here, the guy at the Digital Asset Summit, and say in 69 months, all this stuff going to be in your face. Y'all better stop bullshitting. Y'all better stop bullshitting.
Wow.
And I get y'all's frustration with Trump because it's like, well, nigga, what about right now? Because we got to eat now. Okay, I got to make sure I can eat. I won't see next year. So I get y'all frustration. I'm just talking about on the investment side. This time next year going to be a different conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Impact with Purpose for becoming a member over here on YouTube. Shout out to Impact with Purpose. Appreciate you, gang.
Shout out to you, fam.
Is there any info needed before getting into that rebalancing class?
Nah, just be ready to.
So. If Caesar's in the chat, if you don't mind answering that, I don't know if Caesar's in the chat though, I haven't seen him. But Caesar, yeah, if you in the chat, if they need anything, let them know. Are you in the Telegram? We might have to put that in the Telegram. Somebody at my door. Hold on.
Somebody pulled up. Yes. Damn! Shout out to everybody here, man. This was a hell of a live. If you just came in, you might want to go rewatch this live. You might want to just go rewatch this live because it's just very reassuring. And oh yeah, peace to my people in the islands over there in Jamaica, fam. I know they're supposed to be getting a really, really heavy storm over there. So peace to my peoples, hold y'all head. Because I know something's supposed to come through there that's supposed to be crazy. That's what I've been hearing anyway. So I was just talking about Jamaica. You heard about Jamaica? They're supposed to be getting
crazy. So sad, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
That was one of them destinations I wanted to travel and possibly get property there. And y'all get ready to destroy it because y'all mad. I don't care what nobody say. Telegram talk. I ain't even gonna go there. I forgot. I caught myself. Y'all should be proud of me. I caught myself just now. Right. Y'all know what I was getting ready to get to. That shit that's not natural. That's all I'm saying. That's not natural. It's not natural. I don't care what nobody say. That is crazy. That is crazy. Pray for Jamaica. I pray that God redirects all that storm. I hope it's not that bad, gang. For sure. Because that's crazy.
Yeah, man. No, that's wild.
It's crazy. Like yeah. I heard about Jamaica. My sister was telling me about Jamaica yesterday. I just couldn't believe it. Because I didn't want to believe it when it first came out. I'm like, nah, that storm ain't gonna hit them. So
I still hope like it's minimal, if it do hit, very minimal damage or something. But they say it ain't looking good, so because they know what they're gonna. It's like rinse and repeat with them. You know what I'm
saying? Insane. Telegram talk though. I ain't even gonna go there. Pray for Jamaica, y'all. It's fucked up. The world's fucked up. The powers that be is fucked up. These evil ass people are fucked up. It's just insane. Like y'all, why are y'all here? Why do y'all even have a breath of life? The people that are like doing this shit, y'all are crazy. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Insane. So, but yeah, y'all, sorry, and that was some. Yeah, I hate that for Jamaica. But yeah, so we'll be back on at 6. We'll be back on at 6. Pray for Jamaica. And yeah, we'll see y'all at 6, y'all. We'll see y'all at 6. So yeah, the 6 o'clock live it's gonna be pretty swiftly. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we on time. Make sure y'all on time. We're gonna make sure on time because that class started at 7:30. So
yeah, we're gonna be there.
Yeah, category 5 is crazy. Yeah, category 5 is crazy. So yeah, but yeah, y'all. So we're going live at 6. We'll have some more updates and stuff for y'all, more to talk about. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in with us at 6. Make sure y'all get in that Patreon, get in the Telegram for those that's new to crypto. or just want to be a part of the community, and make sure y'all get into that class. That class gonna be at 7:30. We're getting ready to turn up. I'm excited. I'm so glad y'all get to learn about rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. I think this is gonna help a lot of people tremendously. So the link for it is in the bio. It's in the link tree. Go to the link tree. The link is in my bio. It's in my link tree. It's called the Masterclass Rebalancing Your DeFi Portfolio. All right. So yeah, but other than that, y'all, we're gonna see y'all at 6. We got a whole bunch of stuff to go over. I'm sure more news is gonna drop. Today is Monday, so this might be a big week for news because it's the week before November. So yeah, let's get into it. Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll see y'all soon. And yeah, if anybody talk trash to y'all about crypto today, make sure y'all play this video.
Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about nothing. You fake news.
Yo, that video that I played with the Federal Reserve, I'll put it on the page. I'll put it on the BlockNation TikTok page. I'll put it across all our platforms just so y'all can understand and y'all can share that, because that's reassurance right there.
100. All right, y'all. So yeah, we'll see y'all at 6.
All
right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Kween and Dean, we're building things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. So I with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it light to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you wanna roll, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set the pace in the hustle at the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and Dean,
this shit real.
we're
Oh my god.
building things in this crypto world. Nothing's